I need to probably kill this, otherwise I'm gonna get it's gonna be like demonetized. Copyright strike! Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. We're here. Gonna be doing some PC Building Simulator. Esports DLC. As many of you know, when we last left our fearless leader, he was getting stressed out by a bunch of nut jobs who like to over-dramatize everything. I don't know why we ever left the other group to come here, thinking that maybe we might have a little less drama. But no, we fall into a game of nothing but females on this team. So yeah, let's get back to it. Let's go with Little Toot. She sounds like a fart. I just found out you can get color-tinted coolant for water cooling. Why did no one tell me before? Can I have yellow, please? I seem to think I already installed yellow in her machine, if I remember correctly. Because I'm like, I need to match this with the yellow in her machine. So I sent my PC back. Check your email. I received an email from Defiance Allegiance. They practically begged me not to report them to the League officials. I agreed, on the condition that they never mess with us again. I'm still angry about all that lost streaming content, but at least the mystery is solved. That's why you should always hire a master like me. I get results eventually. I would accept an Intel Core i9 9900K as a suitable reward. She's rewarding herself for doing something that she didn't even need to do. Let's see what we have in our emails here. My friend bought a PC online. Supposedly it contains a number of never-before-seen scripts for Star Wrestler Season 5 before it was canceled. Only problem is it won't boot up. I had a look and there seems to be some corrosion on the motherboard. Coffee damage, maybe? See what you can do. Thanks. I guess we better accept this and get this machine in. I know who hacked me. I thought we just resolved this, because now you want, like, this. There's a Defiant. They must be trying to knock us out before the league, but it won't work. I want you to upgrade my PC's RAM to 64 gigabyte before the game this weekend. And set all my wallpaper to the Trinity logo. Those rats at Defiance need to know that we never give up. I thought she said it was settled. I'm confused now. Alright, so we also need to toss in a 9900K for her as well. And here's Little Fart. I mean Little Toot. Had a great time at my Gaming for Newbies workshop. We had like 20 people of all ages. All went off without a hitch, except near the end when a little kid opened the case of my PC and jammed a fork into the water cooling radiator. But I'm not mad or anything. They were just curious. So that's why we need to add yellow back to her water cooling. Okay, then. See, I really need to read the emails before I read the text messages, because everything kind of goes out of sequence when I don't do that. So, alright, that's in transit. This is go to the whiteboard. We'll have to build one of those. I'm going to show people that our hardware can stand up to heavy use even in professional. Please make sure is using one of our GPUs and overclock. I think we already completed that. But we'll have to see what we can do. I think that is the new build there. Replace radiator. We'll put that up there. And this is to install 64 gigs of RAM. Plus the... She wanted the i9, right? I9, yeah, I9 9900. I thought that's what it was. I9 9900. Okay. All right, let's get that ordered up. And let's see what radiators she has in here. Take you off. How did the kid open the side panel of this thing if you got to take the top off first? That's what I don't understand. Oh no, this is the one. Excuse me. This isn't the one that 8 and 8. That's 64. So we need 32. Or no, we need 64 of this, don't we? So let's remove this 16 that we have here. There we go. Alright, now we want to open these clips here. I mean, I guess I could just go 32 and 32 to make 64. But where's the fun in that, right? We also need to pull this because we've got to do a CPU for her. What is the air? She's already got that, right? It's an i9. She already had. Well, good thing I checked before I ordered that other one, because that would have just been bad. Because I'm looking at. I'm like, what am I looking for here? You know, maybe that text message was from something before. I don't know. Let's get the memory ordered before we totally forget to get the memory. So we want to go into cart. We want to remove you. We don't need you. We want to go to memory, and we want color. And let me guess, they don't have 32 giggers. Okay, so we need to go 4 of those. Okay. And we need to drain. I think it's already drained, isn't it? Do I have a spare radiator? I don't know if I do or not. I do! Zippity dood off for me. Sweet. Okay. Piping. Let's go to... Do we have rigid? I think I have rigid. Clear rigid. Put that right there. That looks pretty good. We don't want to scooch this over just a little more. There. That's okay, because we're trying to get up over the video card anyway. Okay. And we want to accept. That's the one I'm looking for there. Then we want to go here, and we want to go to here. And we want to take you and move you this way. We want to take you and move you this way. Okay. Maybe we should redo that one there too. Except we want to remove you. We want to come in a piping. We want to go here. We want to go there. And we want to move this like this. Move that like that. That's a little better. Well, I've already committed to that, so. But that's lined up right on top of that, so that should be okay. I think we're good there. Okay, let's accept that one. And she wanted yellow. Cables, gotta plug you in. We gotta put our front panel back on. So let's go to parts. PC, front panel. We should have a cable that hooks into you, right? No? No more cable? Let's go yellow. And install coolant. She wanted the clear yellow. Let's see what she said. Can I have yellow, please? So she just wants the yellow. Clear color, tinted coolant for water cooling. So it is color. Okay, so it doesn't matter just as long as it's the color tinted. So let's go with the clear UV coolant, which I think is what we had in there to start with. Okay. PC can boot, parts, colorful, okay. Let's fire the missiles! Going from the radiator to the cooler, into the pump, back into the radiator. Perfect. That's a real good loop. Okay, let's get the case parts. Yellow's not going to work for us. There we go. And we want to go here. And we want to put the top back on. And she's got a kitty cat paw. And I don't care. Let's make sure I've completed the order with hers. That's the second one. We want this one. Can run. Great. Good. Okay. Not mad at anything. Just curious. Can you fix it? Everything go. Okay. And on this one, what does it have to? Can play strike, back, go, minimum specs. Can play sock, car, minimum specs by tomorrow. I think I have everything we're gonna need for it. Oh, we do have some Ryzens. Okay. So let's go ahead and toss in. Yeah, let's go with the 570. I'll put that in here. And we've got a budget of 1100. That should be easily accomplished here. What do I have memory-wise? Well, we had that memory that we pulled out, but we could probably go with... you know what? Let's keep with the theme here. Let's go with these guys. Because we're kind of trying to keep with the team spirit here, right? That's 3,800. That's 3,600. Let's go with the 38. That more than meets the qualifications. That doesn't leave us a whole lot of parts left for a power supply, though, does it? That's that memory. That memory's killing us. The whole thing's killing us. I mean, it's a pretty expensive system. Let's go with a little bit cheaper memory. And go with a little bit lower scale processor. I think if we go with the Ryzen 5, it's a little bit better. It gives us a little more to play with. And if we go with this Vengeance 4 gig, that should give us, yeah, those are only $40 each instead of $250. So that gives us a little more leeway. What do we have? Well, we still got video card and power supply to do here. What do we have? Oh, and storage. We could probably throw one of these 250 Kingstons in. It's got 310 remaining power supplies. Probably get away with a 400. 260 remaining. Let's go. What graphic cards do we have? Please tell me they're not all. Ooh, that puts us $335 over. I mean, that eats into my profits, right? I'm just wondering if I still got to put a cooler on here. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. It just eats into my profits. I'm not too concerned about being over budget. Yeah, we're $385 over. I just didn't have any cheaper parts, and I didn't want to buy anything because there's no point. I guess I could toss a few of these case fans in here too. Probably need to remove this to remove this. Yep. That's a little extra money. That's a little extra money. That's a little extra money. And guess what? Take a swag what this is going to be. Yeah, that's right. A little extra money. I can't put that in. Well, I guess we can remove this. Then put that rear fan in. Just have to redo the thermal paste again. That's okay. Cooling. Put that in. Install our PCI lock. Install our side panel. Toss in our system of the operating. We're almost $400 over. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. They're getting a good machine for the workshop, right? It's got to show the kids what they can really do, right? I mean, I guess I could have tossed one of the first gen series in, but they mostly just don't want the machine to run faster than the top performers, right? See, I don't think we have any lighting in this. But... Oh, we do. Yeah, that's glowing. Strike back, go, SoCar. We got those installed. And we want it to be yellow. So we need to go 0 here. We need to go 255. 255. Oop, nope. There we go. Kill that. Apply. That's better. Okay. And now test. Shop. The only thing we need is this memory. Same day delivery. Why not? What else did she want? I know she said she wanted something. She already has the 9900K. We've already seen that. I think I already answered hers, yeah. Okay. Zoom in. Memory. Latest and greatest memory that we just purchased. There's our 64 gigs of memory. Change my cables so they are red and not yellow. Just in case something goes stupid. Change wallpaper to Trinity. I think I need to take this off again. So we can install this here. And bada boom, bada bing. Make sure we set this memory to the proper speed, which it already is. Awesome. Okay. $60, $68.41. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Install wallpaper Trinity. That's what we need. Add remove programs. Wallpaper. Restart the system. Go ahead and... Oh! I guess that's one way to remove the cables, right? Even though I only wanted to remove the one Memory stick. USB drive. Sheesh. Don't get old, people. Don't get old. Vandal Trinity right there. Okay, objectives. So yeah, I'm losing. I get the majority of the money back, but I lose like 400 because I was over budget, which is fine. We're gonna discard that. You're in transit. You're on the shelf. You're on the shelf. I think we're good. We're ready to go. Is there anything else that we need? What do I have processor-wise? We just got those there. Alright. I think we're ready to end this day, aren't we? Deadline exclusive. New scripts. Which I think we already did, right? I don't know. I can't remember anymore. That's what happens. We disappear and we come back and we're not sure. Better read the emails. Everybody's got their machines back in here to fix again. Oh, that's good. And that's good. Go to PC. Not sure if we have anything for that or not. Hey, just saw that you did that job I asked for. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay. Replace motherboard. Broken parts. Go to PC. That's this one there. So, these probably don't have anything. They're just waiting to be picked up, right? Because that's will be collected. That one's done. That one's done. Well, we did it. We submitted our petition to the TV studios demanding that they bring back star wrestlers. I'm not an idiot. I know they'll probably ignore it, but at least we tried. In the meantime, me and a few friends have drawn up some plans to make our own fan tribute. A one-off special to close out the adventures of Tech Zap Star Wrestler. I'll just need more hard drive space and a GPU upgrade to handle the VXF work. That's the blue one. I should go turn the lights back on, huh? So, I think you've got the best video card that money can buy in here already. Yeah, she's got the best freaking video card. I don't know how they expect me to upgrade this thing. Because it's already the best stinking video card that you can get for the completion of having it all water cooled. This is the GeForce RTX 2080 Ti Alpha Cool. Because if I remember right, when I went in here, I've been through this before, I think. Water cooled GPUs. Descending. Oh, well, maybe not. I guess maybe we could go with a, what's the, that's the motherboard one. What's their price on this? I guess there is no price, huh? So if it's got the 2080 in it now, that's the one it has in it, right? And they never even got to use that video card. GPXN Pixel MO2. GPN Pixel MO2. So that's the one they have in it now. And we got it because it had the RGB lighting. So we want to have something else that has the RGB lighting. Looks like we could go with the Corsair Radeon. But I think they wanted specifically NVIDIA. I don't think we have another NVIDIA. I think that's why we went with what we had. And this isn't necessarily better, it's just non-RGB where this one's RGB. Which doesn't make sense why it's the same price. It's let's see, this even has more memory on it. Alright, we're gonna go with this one. And 4 terabytes of storage. I don't know if I have. What do I have in the line of storage? Don't have a 4 terabyte, that's for dang sure. Okay, we'll get that. That one's fine, that one's fine. This one here. Replace motherboard. What motherboard does it have in it now? X299 Deluxe. Okay. 299 Deluxe. There we go. Budget 480. Motherboard's 480. Well, 450. That's because this is under a different. Okay, so that drained it. Okay. Let's go ahead and remove you. Oh, my beautiful piping. My beautiful Stradivarius. Parts. I've got to go to custom water cooling. That's where my problem is. Water cooled GPUs. Upgraded graphics card. Bada boom, bada bing. I like how that just clips right through the fan. Piping. Clear. Want to change these connectors to blue. We're going to come out of here. And going to go into here. You know, I'm going to call that perfect. We're going to accept that. We're going to come out of here, and we're going to go down here. And we're actually going to extend you over this way, like we had it before. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to accept that. We're going to come out of here. We're going to come over here, and we're going to take you, run you up this way. Now we're going to take you and run you up this way. We're going to take you, run you up this way. Take you, run you up this way. And take you and straighten you out this way. You can come up a little higher. You can come this way a little more. Let's extend you out just a bit. See if we can straighten that up. That's not straight. There we go. A little bit of bend there. Let's move you over this way. And let's see if we can take that kink out of it just a bit. There we go. I think I like that. Let's straighten this out just a smidge. That looks good. Okay, we'll call that good. Accept. Yeah, we don't need, wonder why that doesn't wanna, oh, whatever. Escape. Okay, install fluid. Blue UV clear. This one pumps backwards. That's okay. Oh, yeah, we need to install the 4 terabytes of storage. Of course it'll be on this side. Parts. Storage. 4 tulub. Parts. PCI lock. Incomplete case. Yes, I'm getting to that. And this. And I don't think there was any other special request on this, was there? Other than maybe setting that to blue. Alright, we're going to toss you in there. Alright, Replace motherboard. We got you out of the way. Yes, we do. We got you out of the way. Yes, we do. We got you out of the way. Yes, we do. So yeah, overclocked by at least. I think I need to get her card overclocked again. So I don't think I overclocked that other card. Alright, while you're starting up. I gotta remove this front panel, don't we? Ear, ear. Yoink. Is there another M.2 somewhere here? X series. No additional memory. This one here. Slope. And bring in this. And bring in our cooler. Oh, let's do the memory first. What a waste. Single memory module on a machine like this. What a stinking waste. It really is. Let's do the storage first. Face panel. Face plant. What's wrong with me? And used. Can booty troll. Let's put our magical character in here. Why did that take off again? Fire in the hole! Spend all this money, get a single stick of RAM, and run it in a single channel mode because, hey, that's performance for you. Every machine, regardless, gets a virus scanner on it. Just because I'm that kind of guy. That kind of guy who can't trust anybody with nothing. Really can't. I can't trust anybody with nothing. Done. It's actually running pretty good. .30 frames per second. That's off the processor too. That's all 30 frames per second just from the CPU. It's probably going to be around 7,000, 8,000. It's all said and done. because we're a consistent 60 frames per second there. 66 to be exact. Hey, Vulcan, how's it going, man? Alright, well, that's doing its thing. Let's come over and get this overclocking going. And I seem to think we gotta go... Take this up to 23. I mean, that's more than 5%, right? It's 123. That's 24% overclocked. And we could probably bump this up to 22. It's water cooled, so we should have a lot of overhead. Actually, off, infinite, go. Yeah, okay, so we can't quite go that high. Yeah, well, I was a little late on my stream, mostly because my system decided, hey, you know what, you're getting Windows 11. So it forced me onto Windows 11. And people wonder why I don't want Windows. It didn't even give me a choice. It's just like, you're going to get Windows 11 right now. I was not a happy camper. That took almost an hour to complete. I was sitting here with trying to figure out what I was going to do for the hour while I was waiting for it to pull its head out of its rear. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. You know, we're not getting enough money out of you advertising dollar wise. So here, install this operating system so we can leech more money out of you advertising dollar wise. That's all the end user is anymore. It's just a commodity that companies are making billions and billions of dollars off of. You would think that with that they would kind of give a little bit of return back to the commodity, right? And you know, pay us some kind of royalty on the information that we provide for them. I mean, you know, that's. I guess that's gonna hold. We're right at the threshold because this blue screen's at 95, so we're right at that threshold for performance. Ooh, actually 10,262. That's better than I thought it would be. You can go back on the shelf. Be all shelfish there. Yeah, the big pharma is another big one, and I mean, you know, they sit there and say, "Oh, we didn't sell any of your information," but you know they did. You know, I bet I did a lot of stuff, and not once did I ever think about looking at their text messages because I was going over. Can you run a virus scan on my build? Someone told me they saw a kid with a USB stick at the Gaming for Newbies workshop, and I don't want to take any chance. I thought I did run a virus scan on her machine. I was fairly certain we ran a virus scan on this, but maybe we didn't. Nice. Maybe we didn't run a virus scan on it. Or I did, but because it wasn't the next day, it didn't, Alright, let's see what else everybody else wants here. Any chance you can get me cayenne cables and coolant? And I got the blue ones. She wanted the blue ones. All right, we'll pull yours out and redo it, I guess. That's this one over here that we just updated. Yeah, pull all the cables out. I don't even know if I have. I do right there. What about coolant? Look at that, opaque cayenne. All right. Well, coolant's easy enough because we can just empty that out, and then we can install coolant. Let that circulate through. Now we're gonna have to change all of the colors. See, I haven't got a blue water block for it too, but that wasn't good enough for her. I should have just gone black. Now on, it's black specialty parts for everybody. And done playing their silly little games. And that looks stupid with those blue connectors on there now too. Oh, bunch of jerks. Alright, cables. Are there any other buttons or cables we need? Oh, I think we got it. Parts. Kill that. Come here. Okay, let's sell broken parts. I wanted to be PC parts. I have a buddy at work that has been a type 2 diabetic for most of us. I don't like. Oh, let me back up here. It's blue screening more often. Yep, that's common with Windows 11. Yeah, also, Big Pharma says you have the right to eat whatever you want and then come to us to get pills and shots for the rest of your life to manage your disease. See also type 2 diabetes. I have a buddy at work who has. He went carnivore about a year ago and told me 2 days ago that he has stopped taking his diabetic meds. I mean, yeah, I mean, if his doctor says that it's good, I mean, that's what you do. Got to change all these to be more cayenne-ish. Which means we got to go a little more. I need to have a titch green in there. See how that looks. And needs a little more green. Yeah, that's more the right color. Yeah, there we go. That's the right color there. All right, who did we miss? Well, this is weird. I just received a job offer from Defiance Allegiance. I'd never taken it. Of course, they have no honor, but they are offering a lot of money. I mean, I definitely want to stay at Trinity, but if you were to offer an upgrade so my machine benchmarks like 11,300, that would definitely convince me that I made the right decision, you know? It's a bold target, I know, but I bet overclocking the RAM would help. I think you're already at that speed. Oh, she's only at 10,768. I could probably get that by overclocking her video card, because I don't think her video card's overclocked. Yeah, it is right on the edge there, isn't it? See how hot we have here. I think that's why they're saying memory here. It's because we still have some left. Yeah, we still got a lot of temp left. We even have some temp left here in the GPU, really. I mean, I could probably bump this up to 2K. Nope. Let's drop this down to 1950. 1954. 1950. We could definitely overclock this thing just a bit and still get that benchmark. We still got a bit of overhead here. Let's see what our wattage tops out at. I think we've got like 800 watt power supplies in this thing anyway. Well, sometimes. A lot of it depends on the doctor. Um, you know, a doctor's going to go off your current health situation, and if you don't need the drugs, they're not going to give you the drugs. Because for most doctors, it doesn't benefit the doctor at all to sit there and prescribe drugs. In most cases, doctors don't get any money off the drugs. So it doesn't benefit them at all, and if their patient's better without the drugs, why prescribe the drugs, right? It's a little better. Get this up to 30 here. We're right at that. Bumping right up against those numbers there. Okay. Yeah, 94.74. Alright, we're going to kick this off here and let things cool down. Yeah, we're hitting 56 here. I think it's going to blue screen on us again when it kicks back on. I bet it's going to bump it right over that 95 just ever so slightly. Oh, really close. 94. Okay, I think we're good there. I think... Let's see what that benchmarks out. I don't think we're going to make up the extra 100 points we need. Oh, we really don't need that much. We only need about 232 points. Well, a lot of it boils down to what your blood pressure comes. I mean, he really needs to be looking at what your blood pressure is, right? And if your blood pressure is normal, and even if your cholesterol numbers are slightly out of whack, I mean, he shouldn't worry about you taking medications, because if your blood pressure's where it should be, the cholesterol's not a problem. Um, that's see, this is why I say some doctors just get it in their head, and I trust medical professionals to a fault. A lot of them just they're like any people; they just get set in their ways, right? But you just need to ask your doc. If everything's looking fine, why do I need the medication? And just kind of toss it back into their court and make them answer for what they need to answer for. This is the red one, right? Yeah, okay, this is the red one. But see, rarely do I ever have a good doctor, so I don't have a lot of room to talk. So, 11,300. No, I don't think we have enough to make up that 300. We might get to 1100 with the overclocking we did. I think the rest will have to bump the CPU and the memory over just a bit. And see, that's what freaks my doctor out the most. I have always, I mean, even when I was at my healthiest, my blood pressure was always 135 over 85, even at my healthiest. And he looked at all of my stats, everything, and there was nothing wrong, but he couldn't figure out why my blood pressure was so high. But my grandfather was always at blood pressure. My dad was always at blood pressure. My brothers are that blood. So it's just how our family is. So that even though on their scale technically that's like pre-hypertension, for me it's normal because that's how I've always run, right? So yeah, see, we made 11,055. We're still falling short here a bit. So let's restart. But is your cholesterol really high though? Has he done the blood test to see if your cholesterol is high? Because that's really where it matters, right? Because my doctor runs cholesterol tests on me every 6 months when I do my checkups, and my numbers are like, right where they're supposed to be. So he's really not concerned about my heart. He's just more concerned about why. I wonder if I should do that, or if I should change the base clock a bit. Let's start with this and see what temps we get out of it. Because we're at 42 now. That takes us up to, so that increases our temp 10 degrees. What RAM speed? RAM speed is off. Thought I enabled that. Let's see what that 100 megahertz does for us. I think we're going to be right at the line here. I think we might still get a blue screen. Because we're only 2% overclocked on the CPU. Yeah, it immediately dumped. Let's go in here. Let's drop this down. Let's go 2 megahertz here. Yeah, exactly. couldn't tell if that was the video card or if that was the CPU. I'm gonna back this down just a bit because I'm thinking that because that video card was really, really close. '82, '88. Yeah, see, it was that video card. I backed that video card down and it's just fine. Okay. We got that extra 2% on that CPU. Let's see. Because I only backed that down 10 megahertz on the memory clock. Let's let this thing run for a minute. I think we're stable. Let's go ahead and kick this off here. Let's run another benchmark, see where we're at benchmark-wise. It's at 70 frames, so we picked up a few frames per second there. Because that was down, it was holding a solid 66 before. We may have got it where it needs to be here. I think we're, excuse me, I think we got it where I think we're at our 11.3. No, we're not. Okay, well. We don't have a lot of room left heat-wise in this thing. What if we were to bring memory down to 1900? Let's return this back down to 1900. Apply. That should give us a lot more heat back into the system. Yeah. No, I agree with that. Yeah, see, we still got room to go here in the CPU and the GPU. So, I think we're golden there. Okay, so let's, what did that bring us down to? Because we're only overclocked in that But we're still 5% on that CPU clock. Kind of interested in this whole time spy thing. They can reach through that little thing there and reach into the past and grab things. It's kind of cool. Okay, that brought us down to 10,747. So that we lost about 300. Well, it's back to where it was. So we only had to make up 300 and some odd, or 200 and some odd points to get to 1100, but we got to hit 11,300. So we've got to make up like 700 points here. So the graphics score is 10,375. CPU score is 10,818. What processor did she have in this? She's got the 9900K. And it's water cooled? No, it's all air cooled. The CPU's water cooled. Let's see what we can squeeze out. Let's see if we can make up that 700 point difference. That's going to be a little rough. See if we go 6 base clock, that brings us up to 5300 CPU speed. And we'll likely need better cooling. Wondering if I'm going to have to water cool this machine as well. Let's see what this brings us up to here, temp wise, because if we're in the 60s here, ooh, 82, yeah, we're already. I mean, it's got an AIO on it, so it's already water cooled technically. Don't think that's going to give us what we need. What about the memory's off again? Oh, yeah, because we're messing with the you can't go above that. Okay. Let's see what our temps are going to be at now. Yeah, it's still 63. Let's drop that CPU clock down just a bit. Drop back down to 5100. Now we've increased that memory. Let's see what that does. Maybe we can tweak and peak a few things here and there. See, we're at 2% here, 2% here on the bus overclock. Well, it makes sense because we overclocked the bus by 2 in it. So we're at 11% overclocked here and 8% overclocked here. Still have some temp on the table. And we're running stable. Temp on the table and we're running stable. Ow! That was loud in my ears. Alright, let's see what we come out to be here. I don't have any additional radiators. So I would have to buy a new radiator. See, I think I had plans to water cool that thing anyway. We're down to 26 frames per second there. I seem to think we were at a solid 30 all the way through this thing, weren't we? So have we actually lost some performance here? I don't think we made any headway, honestly. I think we may have... I think we might have gone slightly backwards, but we'll see. It didn't change anything. CPU score is 11,155. And it was 10,8 something. See, I didn't think bumping the memory up was going to make that big of a difference. Oh, it clocked that down again, didn't it? Because that was 33 something. Must have dropped it down when I dropped this down. Alright, what if we... I think we can't go past 170 volt. What if we drop the ratio down? And then bring the base clock up. 100. It's on fire! Does it drop the temperature down and change the voltage? Let's see. Nope. I was never very good at overclocking in this game. I really wasn't. Let's put this at 114, see what that gives us. Let's try 116. I think we're still going to be like 70 on the temp. 65, we might get away with that. But we're only at 5220, so we haven't gained anything CPU speed-wise. It's gonna blue screen, isn't it? So I think 60, yeah, it blue screened right away. It's just... I have never liked the overclocking in this game. Let's see what that brings us into. I think we're still gonna be hot. Yeah, we're still hot. What if we under voltage? So I'm always hearing under voltage is the thing to do, but wouldn't that cause the system to run less stable because it just doesn't have the power to drive it? See, it's still 100 degrees. Alright, you know what? Let's set this back to default of 3.5. Set this back to here. How can I change? See, I can't take it any higher than that. That's just manually setting it. Still a GeForce RX 2080. Maybe I should just buy a radiator and water cool this and see if we can get some additional I don't think I can put it up front, can I? No, I can't. Well, no, I can because that's where I have the other one, isn't it? But it can only be a 120. I wonder if I could dual rad it. we have this thing set up. So the radiator sits right there, or the pump sits right there, the radiator sits right there. I can't put a second radiator up here. I don't think I can put one down here either. Where's my... Oh, I gotta remove this first, that's why. Cables, red. Custom water. Water-cooled GPUs. We've got this bad boy, which was in the other machine, which is awesome. Now, can we fit a radiator down here? I think we tried that, and I'm not sure it fit. So I think we have to remove... We can't remove that cage, can we? No, we can't. So maybe a 240? Let's go ascending. Excuse me. Let's go with that one because it's red. Looks cool. Wasn't there a system compare thing here? And just to be on the safe side in case this doesn't fit, let's go ahead and grab one of these too. Did it not? I only saw one water block. Did I not get the other water block? Guess we're gonna find out. Okay. Install water cooling reservoirs. Oh look, I can install it there. Hot diggity. Reservoirs. Blocks. Oops, I've got to remove that one. Install pipes. Red flexible. Install part fan. coolant. Red. Let's see what this gives us cooling wise now. See, it's still at 42. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure that the water cooling makes any difference in this game because yeah, see, we're still 100 degrees. I don't see how the water cooling makes any difference in this game. I don't get it. See, that's even 70 degrees there on that. That's not enough. We're gonna have to bring this back down. What if we do that? Oh, it's 59. Ooh, but our GPU is way cool. Well, yeah, it would be because we're not overclocked anymore. It's back to default. Let's run this and see what happens. Right at 100. See what our wattage comes up to on that. 414. Okay. Let's shut you off. Let's crank you up. We should be able to get you 2K. We should be able to get you to 2K. Apply. That's sitting at where it was. Okay. And it failed. Of course it did. Water cooling makes absolutely no difference in this game. It literally makes zero difference in this game. I don't know why I keep going into that. I want to go into this and let's drop drop this down. Let's come down to 96, there at 19.6. $19.60. Shaved off 3 degrees. We can come up just a little bit on this. What if we add 10 on that clock there? If we add 10, 5 onto this guy. Alright, let's test this and see what we get at benchmark wise. I don't think we're gonna hit it. I still don't think we're gonna hit it. I think yeah, our frames per second are just going into the toilet right now. We're definitely thermal throttling. I didn't even look to see if we were thermal throttling on the tester. Yeah, it says right there, CPU throttle. So we're thermal throttling. Yeah, that's not gonna do. We need to restart. This just literally makes no difference. I think we did that and it didn't help, right? Maybe? Because that's a little better. But we're at 67. Well, let's see how it tests out here, because we might. I think we're gonna get a blue screen though, because we're already 66 here. We're gonna hit that 100 and it's gonna blue screen on us. Yep, see. The water cooling makes absolutely no difference in this game. It just. May as well at that point just leave that the way it is, and I guess our only option is to really toss in a 3060 or something. Alright, I think I'm gonna test something here. See, we've gained a little back, haven't we? that blue screen right away. There is just absolutely no oomph in this machine. We set that there. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna run a couple of benchmarks here. This should run stable at these temps. And it didn't. It should have. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go 2000, 2000. Alright, so that's where it holds. Right at the threshold. Okay. And I seem to think when we benchmarked it, we only got like a 10K out of it. It's league day tomorrow. See, we're 83 frames per second here, so we've definitely gained more frames per second here than what we had before. But I'm curious what it's going to end up being. What? That's the same card as we had, right? Because didn't we have a 2080 in there before? 2080 advanced. All right. Well, we met the benchmark. I don't know what just happened, guys. I really have absolutely no idea. I guess just because it's a water-cooled part, we're gonna OP it so that it's, you know, makes you think like you're getting more performance out of it because it's water-cooled, but alright, whatever. We met her requirements. Let's get out of here. I wonder if it's gonna ding us because one of the parts isn't colorful now. Here we go. We need you to rebuild all of our machines 100% in the next 6 minutes. Hey, can you light up my PC in the Trinity team colors? I want those jerks from Defiance Alliance to see that my loyalty is not for sale. What are the Trinity team colors? The TV network actually got back to me. They read our petition. Apparently, they were already considering bringing it back. This pushed them over the edge. We did it, and it gets better. They want me to on board because a fan consultant. I'm so happy I could scream. I've actually wanted a 7-button mouse for a while, but it just looks like a Zap ship. Can you get one? And can you make sure my wallpaper is Space Rustlers logo? I am so excited. You want me to do all that in the next 5 minutes? Yeah, John is so happy for her, but I'm glad she's staying. Can you set my stuff up next to her today? Oh, and before I forget, I think there's something wrong with my CPU block. It's been making weird... Ah, gosh. Install with parts colored too. Okay. I think we've got the parts we need. 0, 105, 255. 0, 105, 255. Apply. 35, 236, 255. 35, 236. 36. 55. 124, 166, 205. 124, 166, 205. 124, 166, 205. 205. Set up on stage. Okay. What does she need? Mouse, wallpaper themed Star Wrestlers. Star Wrestlers right there. Must have a 7-button. Replace CPU block. I don't think I have a spare CPU block, do I? Oh my gosh. Great. Come on. Helps if I go under water cooling. Alright, install piping. Yeah, we're just gonna go from here to here. From here to here. And we're just gonna fill you up with yellow coolant, because that's what you had. I think, right? Yep, because she has yellow wires. So we'll set her up in the middle. Alright, I think we're ready. Do I need peripheral? Do I have the peripherals installed here? Razor. Which one was it? The Trinity? 7 button. I already own it. Great. Okay. Yes. Wait a minute. What? I think my RAM is following my CC keys. I'm sure that RAM didn't mean it though. Poor RAM, it was trying its best. Okay. I think I blew my power supply. I was just trying to boost the brightness of my case and I thought it could plug in the arena, so apparently it was a very bad idea. Okay. So what does this one need? Replace power supply. Power supply they have 600. Install memory. Well, I guess we won it, guys. Urgent replacement needed. We value true talent like yours. Urgently seeking a new IT manager. Colorful sponsor feedback. 3 of 3, 3 of 3, 3 of 3. Okay. 25 of 28. 7 of 11. Because I didn't get the stinking mouse set up. 7 of 12. And these are low because I didn't get their machine set up at the right time. I tried going through that door. It wouldn't let me go through the door. Can we interest you in a brand new opening on our strike back team go? There's a full team of 4 players, all very hyped for the coming tournament. They just need new IT tech to give them the hardware they need. Oh, and don't ask about what happened to the last guy. The less said, the better. The Vandals. I think I started with the Dragons, didn't I? There's one thing we value at the Dragons. It's true talent, and we're willing to do whatever it takes to get that. That's why we want you to join our... It's an established 14-player proven winner, so let us make you an offer. Now we're with Trinity. Yeah. You'll be responsible for the hardware of 4 of our best players out there, including the legendary Zena. I'm gonna have to think about this, guys. Do I have to make a decision before I can, The Vandals are here at the bottom, aren't they? See, I think I started with the Dragons. Maybe we'll go with the Vandals. Unpredictable and tenacious, the Vandals aren't afraid to throw out everything they know and start from scratch and solve a problem. Skilled at identifying talent, Dragons are always looking to hire the best, even if it means poaching from other teams. They're an all-female company, always focused on the new. Their creative thinking often gives them an edge over their opponents. The team visionaries, the dreamer coming. Okay. Through grit, determination, talent, the legendary Divine Squadron only hires the best of the best. They promise glory, but only to those who can stand the high-performance culture. Experts at public relations and social media, Team Nova are formidable influencers with a huge impact on the future of esports. Defiance, master strategist. Defiance leaders rely on clear vision, strategic direction, and impeccable planning to ensure success. Paradox is an efficient, well-oiled esports machine, where every player is expected to do their part for victory. Only first-person shooter will let you save the president, defuse bombs, and conduct negotiations to calmly resolve conflict. Has your team got what it takes? Well, we're already with Trinity. Or at least we were. Maybe they fired me and now they want me back. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna go with the Vandals. Yeah, we're gonna accept the Vandals. Move to the Elite Workshop. Oh, wow. Well, this is the Elite Workshop, guys. Oh, we're back with the Vandals, aren't we? Because that's who we started with, the Vandals. And there's our Trinity team there. So we're back to where we started. We're back with the Vandals. I'm sure the Vandals will be quite happy to have me here. Because I did them so good last time. Really had no idea. This is my shelf. Let's sell all my broken parts. Yes. This is our storage bin. There's nothing in there, of course. Why? Alright, guys. We got another week. I think we're going to come back to this later. I might end up doing this tomorrow. We're in the Elite Shop now. Elite. Good times. I have to read this, then move on. Brian team, tell me you've been allocated $4,000 for this week. Sounds good. Alright, there's 4,000. Welcome to the team. You've got 4 great and demanding players on the team, so you'll probably be swamped with work. But we do have one request. Please make sure all of our players are using Ranigenetic colors. Many tanks. And best of luck. Welcome to the team. I'm so glad to have you here, especially after what happened to the last guy. Anyway, don't worry about that. We're going to have a great time. I'll introduce you to the team. Hey, just saw that you did take that job I asked for. Thanks, okay. Sniper X is intelligent and skilled. She's our best player, but thanks to a tight budget, she's been stuck using an old PC for 2 seasons. Now that you're on board, I've finally been authorized to give her some upgrades. I've been given the okay to spend $1,000 to make sure her build meets the recommended specs for SG. It's not a lot, but I know it's for you to make work. So, does that mean I don't have those parts in my inventory anymore either? Let me check my inventory, because if I still have those parts that carried over... I did! Oh, good. Awesome. I may not have to order any parts. Sweet. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for joining. Hope you all had a good time. Glad you could all participate. If you miss any of my streams, go to my YouTube channel. The link is in my Twitch. Under my Twitch profile, you'll find all my links to my YouTube, my Rumble, and you can check out my streams there if you miss them here. And I'm also uploading additional content there that I'm recording on the side that I haven't had a lot of viewership on Twitch, so I'm starting to do it there and seeing how that's working out. Check those out as well. And I will get with all of you again later. Have a good night, guys.